Why play Morgana Support? Well, she brings amazing lockdown. She brings great pick potential, her black shield is unique and game-changing, and her engage for an enchanter support is brilliant. However, she is skill shot reliant on hitting her Q to be effective, and if she falls behind it can be difficult to use her ult to effectively engage. Morgana's passive is her abilities heal her a percentage of the damage dealt to champions, large minions, and medium and large monsters. Morgana's Q is her bread and butter. It is a straight line skill shot which deals damage to and roots the first enemy hit. When this ability is fully maxed, its root duration is 3 seconds, which is one of the longest roots in the game. Morgana's W has a passive where the cooldown of this ability is lowered, a small amount every time her lifesteal passive is triggered. Morgana's W puts a circle on the floor which keeps damaging enemies within. This ability also deals additional damage based on the target's missing health. Morgana's E is one of the most unique abilities in the game. It grants herself or an ally a shield which only absorbs magic damage. However, as long as the shield's intact, it also grants the user immunity to crowd control effects. Morgana's ultimate can only be used if within the range of an enemy champion. When used, she tethers herself to all nearby enemy champions, which deals damage to, reveals them, and slows them for 3 seconds. In addition, Morgana gains bonus movement speed when moving towards tethered enemies. After this 3 seconds, if the tether has not been broken, they're dealt the same magic damage again and become stunned for 1.5 seconds. For combos, if you land Q, also throw out your W. From here, black shield yourself and walk up to them in ultimate. Ensure to keep the tether intact while spamming away with attacks. When going for an engage, black shield yourself and either flash in or walk in and ult. From here, spam away with attacks until ultimate stuns the target and then use your W and follow up with a Q just before the stun ends. For matchups, Morgana is great into engage supports where her black shield negates a massive amount of what they want to do. However, she can struggle against lane bullies who can easily push her out of lane. For runes, take this. Comet is great for extra damage. For build order, start Spell Thief and Pot into tier 2 boots and Leandries. After this, Azonia's and Crystal Scepter are great pickups before finishing your build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then W then E before maxing Q then W then E, taking ult whenever you can. However, if you're against multiple magic damage threats, you may need to put additional points in black shield to stop it from being broken. For summoner spells, take Flash and Ignite. During the game, you're looking to poke as often as possible, deny any engages, and look for your opportunities to take good trades. When poking, throw out your W whenever you can. This is more or less guaranteed damage, procs your support item, and also procs your mana flow. When you have your Q and E available, you're almost impossible to be engaged on, making you incredibly safe against engaged supports. As if an enemy ever does try to engage, you simply deny their CC with your black shield, root them in place, and absolutely punish them. You always want to be looking for opportunities to land your Q. Easy ways to do this is to get brush pressure and then be able to throw them from the brush, or simply walk up to them with black shield to give yourself a very easy binding to land. When you hit level 6, your ultimate is a massive amount of damage and lockdown. If you can black shield yourself and either flash ult or simply walk up to them, it's so much damage and so much lockdown that it's very easy for your team to follow up. Entering the mid game, you want to take your tower as soon as possible and rotate mid. This will put you and your carry in the center of the map for easy sieging and roams. Entering late game teamfights, you can play as your teams engage, or you can peel for your carries. If you're playing the teams engage, landing a Q can be enough. Otherwise, black shield yourself, flash into their team, and ult into Azonia's. If you're playing the backline support, use your Q and ult to stop anything from getting onto your carry, and of course use black shield to make sure they can't get CC'd by anything.